Good morning, everybody. It is actually 5:30 in the morning here in New York, and so I thought I'd share my makeup routine, getting ready to go on the aeroplane. I sound a little bit croaky because I'm tired. It's really early, so I'm going to talk you through it. I'm a huge fan of Laura Mercier makeup, so I'm going to put on most of that, but there are a few little cheapy bits that I love to use. Excuse the fact that I've got no makeup on now, but hopefully I'll look a lot better in a minute. So firstly, starting with this beauty. This is Revlon Photo Ready BB Cream. I've actually nearly run out of this one. I've got the medium because I've got a tan, but most of the year I still have quite dark skin, so the lighter one would be silly, and I obviously don't want to look mahogany, so just give that a shake. I put this on underneath. I probably don't put it on like makeup artists would, but I like to put it on so that you can put it, spread it around. I always go under my eyes, which again, I'm not sure you should, into the headline. Now the thing is, with my work shirt, we have a really high collar, so I like to put my shirt on before I actually put my makeup on, because then I know how low to go, because there's nothing worse with these shirts when you get like a brown line around the collar. It looks gross, but then on that token you've also got to make sure that you don't get a big tide mark, because that's not good for anybody, is it? So that's the base I always put on. I put this on instead of a primer. I did used to use the Laura Mercier primer, but I'm not sure whether it did anything, so I put that on before I actually put on my Laura Mercier. This stuff is phenomenal. Now this is colour Vanilla Beige. I don't know whether you can see that. It's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. When I'm on holiday in the summer, when I take you there, I won't be using this because it gives a little bit too much coverage, and when you're on holiday you kind of want a lesser look. So the Revlon BB cream that I've just put on, that would be all I would put on holiday, or when I'm at home on my days off, on the school run, things like that. So this is the gorgeous stuff. I know you're not meant to use your fingers, but I've just washed my hands, so just dot it round like that, and a little bit onto my forehead, again a little bit on my eyes. I don't put too much on because sometimes you can look like you're a bit caked in it, and I don't like that look. Obviously, being a stewardess, I've got to make sure I've got enough makeup on that's going to last me the flight. Obviously there's a slight top up in the middle of the flight, but I don't want to kind of go into the toilet and have a look at myself and I look scary, but then on the same token I don't want to look like you know, I'm clarted in makeup. So this gives enough, and I always think, you know, I've got a little bit of a blemish there, this just is so lovely, the way that it covers my skin. And it's funny, I have the same makeup routine no matter what I do. So my kids go mental, especially Scarlett, because she's really into makeup, even though she's only 11, and she always says, "Mummy, why don't you change it up?" But I don't at the minute. I need to buy more makeup. So that's that, and I think that's actually worked quite well. So into the hairline there, a few wrinkles need to get rid of. So after that I go for the Secret Camouflage, also Laura Mercier. Now this is great, this little pot, because it has the you mix the two together to get your desired skin tone, and then underneath it actually has powder. So if you lift that off, I'm always worried that I'm going to spill that everywhere, so you lift that off. I start with putting the top part on, and I went to Bloomingdale's in LA, and this is where the lady gave me this, and she told me, so I'm going to have to use the bigger mirror, so you're just going to have to watch whilst I put it on. She told me where to put it and where not to put it, and obviously I'm 40, so I don't really want to have croaky looking eyes, so I just put it in the centre there, and then I have quite dark under eyes, which is a bit of a pain, so I put it there, but she told me I shouldn't really put it there, but I just think every little helps. So I do that, and then I'll do the same the other side, and it looks like I haven't blended it in yet, but that is where the powder comes in, which is really good. So looking up, I've probably put a little bit more on this side, but that's fine because I'll blend it in a second. Now, I quite like the dewy look. I have a friend who absolutely adores looking matte, and she's really good at putting her makeup on, because she used to be a beauty therapist, well, she kind of still is, and she's amazing. So as you can see, I haven't blended it in any way, but that's where this amazing powder comes in. So I just get a bit, blend it, and then I push it so that, and I just love the way that it's just slightly brightened my eyes without looking too cluttered. Again, I have a fear of looking cluttered, so that's that. I also just dot it around the powder in a few places, because as much as I like the dewy look, I don't want to look shiny to get on the aeroplane. Okay, so that is the secret camouflage done. I hope I'm looking better. Now for my favourite kit in the world, this kit. It's amazing. So this is it. It's been well used, obviously, as you can see, but it has these amazing things that come out of the top. That is just a kind of, this is what it's all about, fabulousness. And then the second one shows you step 1 to use that one, and then step 2 shows you how to do the cheeks, and I blend a lot of colours because I don't like to be stuck to one colour. So, and then step 3 is the highlight stuff. Again, I blend it, and the lady on the Laura Mercier counter in Bloomingdale's blended it as well. And the beauty is you use your finger for that. So I start with that one, and I put it underneath my cheek. Don't worry, I'm not giving an adamant look. And then I just blend that in so that it kind of leaves a shadow underneath my cheekbone and up into my temples. Same on that side. This side, bizarrely, always goes differently. I don't know whether you find that, but this side often goes completely differently to the other side. So that's blended. Then a stripe down my nose, which, if you look at contouring videos, they always say the opposite. You should have the light one, but I love having the brown on me, because, and a little bit on my cupid's bow, and then on my chin, because I think it makes you look like that's where the sun has hit your face. So that's that. The cheeks, pull a silly face whilst we just do the apple. I'm going to go for the lighter one today because it's early. Just making sure I've got time, because I've got to go down to check out apple of my cheeks. My friend works in Benefit, and when she first trained, she was telling me that you only put the blusher on the apples of the cheeks. So obviously I've taken that as gospel. Now let me give that a quick rub so that I've got a free finger. I always use this finger now. So this is the highlighter, which I absolutely love. This is my favourite bit. So do them both, and then just on the highlighter there, I just dot it in, and it kind of just goes, it's almost a bit high beamy. Same this side. Again, this side doesn't ever do what it's told, really. It doesn't do the same as the other side. It's the same with the eyebrow, it's the same with the blusher. So then a little bit down my nose. Now the crazy thing with my nose is my nose isn't straight, so I've got to really dot it in the tiniest bit in the centre, because if I push my hand in, then I've got a bit of a lump. Who knew? And it goes on it, and so I look like I've got a weird highlighted line, which is no good for anybody. And then I put it underneath here. I haven't done my eyebrows yet. That's another thing. I'm only new to do my eyebrows because I was worried before that I looked like a drag artist. But drag artists look amazing. But it wasn't my look. And then what she taught me is to actually put it, if you do that with your lips, and then just do it along the top there, and then that kind of gives you more of a pouty lip. I don't know whether you can see that. So that beautiful kit can be put away. Now let's do the eyebrows. Again, Laura Mercier, love it. And it's a little gel paste. If I open it, you can see there. Colour. It's just a brow definer. Doesn't actually say the colour. Oh yeah, it does. Soft. Thank goodness, doing anything harsh. I'm not into the HD brow, although I've never had it done. So this is where I have to be reminded, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So I only start from there because I don't want to do it too far in. If I feel like I'm getting out of my depth on it, then I will go further in towards my nose. But right now, oh, let's go for it. I'm going on a flight. So I think that's okay. And then that side, here we go. This is where the difference starts, and this is where I start beating myself up. So I always put too much of an arc on that one. So, and also I have really thin eyebrows. This is nothing to do with plucking them. This is just me. I wasn't really born with any, but I think that's okay. It's enough to get on the airplane with without scaring my passengers. Then let's go to do eyeliner. Oh, you know what I did? I totally forgot to put that on. Otherwise, here's me saying I'm going to spill it, and then look, I do. And then I go for, I have a beautiful, again, Laura Mercier. This is phenomenal. This is like a purple colour. This is an eyeshadow pencil. So I just draw it on there. And then the same the other side. And underneath, and then I have 30 seconds before it sets to kind of go over it with a brush and blend it a little bit. So always wind it down so that you don't come and it's all broken off. So I just use this brush, and then I just give it a good blend so that it's not so block coloured. Underneath, and then back on that side. Eyeshadow's not so bad on this side. It's not one of the dodgy ones. So that's that. Okay, and then I use a grey for just to do my liner. So I just go along my lash line. I don't need any wingtips. It's not really my look, to be honest. So I just go on the outer edge of my eye, like that. It's quite a nice soft pencil, and it's really warm here in New York, so despite the fact that I've got my air conditioning on, which you can probably hear, it's still soft enough for me to use. I don't have to breathe on it like I usually do in the winter in the UK, in my house, which is really cold. So that's those two done. And then, I don't know if you can see that, and then I go for the Laura Mercier mascara. Now this mascara, it's not my best mascara in the world. I actually used to use Benefit, not their real. I don't like their real because I felt like I had super glue on, but Bad Gal was my favourite one, so I'm actually going to go back to Bad Gal. So I need to go into Benefit and get that because it's the most amazing mascara in the world. Having said that, I haven't used too many, but I think when you find something you love, I'm waiting to see if I should try others. Now, lower it up, obviously, because I'm going on the plane and I need to look like I've got makeup on. Obviously, I would never ordinarily use this makeup so early in the morning. But, oh no, I've got it underneath. I am going on the aeroplane, so I'm really messing this up. I think I'm in a little bit of a hurry because I've got to go downstairs to check out. So I have to wear red lipstick on the aeroplane because it has to be the Virgin Red. So what I do is I use my lip liner, which is not red, as you can see, to go around the edges, give a little bit of definition to my lips. I have quite big lips, which I'm quite pleased with. Although they are meant to get thinner as they get older, but mine don't seem to be doing that, which is fine. And then a little bit dotted in the middle. so that I've got a little bit of coverage underneath. And then for now, before I get onto the aeroplane, I just put some Laura Mercier gloss on, which is not red, but it will take me to the aircraft. And then I'll put the red on as soon as I get off the bus at the plane. So that's me done. I hope you've enjoyed it. My hair's a little bit dodgy, but this is how it's worn on the plane. And this is me with all my makeup on. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon back in the UK. Take care. Bye.